and welcome to the Friday edition of the Charity First Handicapping Challenge. George, Joe, how you doing? You got a big smile on your face. You got most of the teammates left. I'm running out of people.
Yeah, we're down to round 3. There's only 8 contestants left, so we're getting very close to the finals. And the Scotty, well, even if he don't show up, he still wins. He just ships it in. He wins whether he's here, he's not here. His picks are excellent. Let's see what he does today. And Carl, he's got a nice picture in the background, chasing the wind there.
Yeah. Check it out. Yeah, a little promotion. Promote.
I like it. Very nice. We also sell one of Carl's books in the gift shop, which is a really nice book. So, maybe the winner will get $1,000 and Carl's book.
That's it.
Now, Scotty, where are you today? The last time you were stuck on the side of a road with a flat tire, you look like you're a much more comfortable position today. Where are you in? Are you in Florida as we speak?
I am. It worked for me the last time. I mean, I think we won like $1,000. Maybe I should get stuck more often. I don't know, but yeah, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, 29 floors high, facing the Atlantic Ocean. It's not so bad. Beautiful day today, about 80 degrees. I live maybe about 12, 13 miles away from Gulfstream Park.
Wow.
Nice.
Speaking
of Gulfstream Park, just a quick advertisement. First Saturday, March 5th, is going to be an unrivaled day as we got great stakes races from both the first venues, Gulfstream Park and Santa Anita. 15 big stakes races, including, of course, our big race, the Big Cap, presented by Yamava Resort and Casino at San Miguel. And there's going to be a contest, a $5 million contest, great racing, beer and cider festival. It just goes on and on. It's going to be an unrivaled day of racing. First Saturday.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, actually. Going to be Santa Anita Park and Gulfstream Park. So 2 tracks, bunch of stakes races. And everybody's going to have an opportunity to win $5 million if you can, pick the winner of each of those races. It's going to be a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a show that day as well, my YouTube show at Equine Edge Live. So I'll be covering all those stakes races.
Nice.
Definitely encourage people to tune in. Wonderful insight, fantastic show that Scotty has. And please, if you have, it's live during the races. It's fantastic. You should definitely, and Scotty will tell us how the fans can tune in.
And, also, by the way, too, on that note, George, there's a big handicapping contest as well. It's a $3,500 entry. I forget what it's called, but it's a big tournament as well. And you qualify for the Pegasus, you qualify for the NHC, the BCBC. If you win that thing, it's a really big tournament as well. So it's going to be a huge day on Saturday the 5th.
Yeah, it's the first Ultimate Betting Challenge. And as you said, $3,500, we expect a big turnout. So some big prizes up for grabs, Chappie.
Yeah, no question about it. Looking forward to it. And, we got a little this weekend. Maybe we can pad the bankroll for next weekend because next Saturday it is on. So, Carl, how you been, buddy? You're always in an exotic location, but today?
Yeah, exotic. Looking at we had a lot of frost and ice last night. 32 degrees here. It's warming up. Track will be muddy and slippy tonight at Penn National. But, yeah, we're waiting for the spring to come.
It's almost here, my friend. It's almost here. So we should spring into some action here, George.
Let's spring into the action right away, man. Let's not waste any time. Carl, you got that racing form, and hopefully you got some winners. Who's going to win your $100 win bet? Who is it?
Yeah, man, I'm a little chalky here to start off. I'm going to take the 2 in the first race, $100 to win on Baltus. I think it's no secret he's going to go right to the lead and hopefully hang on. The horse ran good last time and he hung on for second, but I think it's all speed. Sedelio sticks with this horse, and let's get off to a good start, George.
All right, Carl goes with Sai Khan, and this one coming out of some key races. I mean, in his last race, Dixie 2 Stints came back and won. The previous race, Rio Ocho and Hail Freedom came back and won. So exiting some key races. It's got plenty of speed and a race that a little bit void of early speed. So could be lone speed, which Chappie and I love wagering on. Sai Khan is going to be our bet, Chappie.
Yep, Saikon, and don't forget the rails are out at 30 feet as well today. So, all right, Scotty, you're one of my 2 lone survivors left, so I need you to bring your A game today. Where are you going with your $100 win bet and why?
All right, I'm going to go to race number 5, and it's 8 furlongs on the turf. You know, this maiden special weight state bred, 3 of these horses faced each other. Busker Alley the 1, Exactly Windy the 7, and Abhida. And Abhida, the 2 horse, was very, very impressive. Has 0 speed, broke from the rail last time out, same distance, same surface, but was really, really impressive. The only thing, though, that I'm worried about a little bit is that this horse, there's no speed in this race. I mean, 0. So the horse that ran a credible race as well, behind Bahita a little bit by about a length, is the 7 horse, Exactly Windy. I think Exactly Windy is going to turn it around on this one. And so I'm going to put a win bet on the 7 horse, Exactly Windy, in race number 5 at San Diego Park. $100 to win.
All right, so 100 to win, Georgie, on the 7 Exactly Windy. We're going to get first jump on Abhida and hopefully get a big lead and big cushion on you and Carl today.
All right, it sounds good. Carl, you got an exacta to work with, and where are you going and why?
I went to race number 4 for my exacta. This is a stellar field here. Short field. I went to the 2 outside horses, Jonathan Wong and Bill Spar. Listen, lads, it's a short field. I was a little bit scared of the 2 horse in here, but I'm going to take a gamble with the 4-2. I just think Johnny's horse is going to be really tough in this race. He cutting back in distance is going to help him just a little bit, I think. And then the outside horse, Hernandez is on a roll there. He's riding really good right now. And Bill Spar is a super smart trainer. And I'll stick with those 2 boys, 4-5 for my $50 exacta box.
All right, $50 exacta box. 2 mares that they both come out of races against Bye Bye Birdie. No shame in losing to Bye Bye Birdie, who's been on fuego lately. So with that one out, looks like could easily be a Jonathan Wong, Bill Spar exacta there. And they're happy that Bye Bye Birdie has gone bye-bye.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, Scotty, exacta time for you, buddy. Where are we heading with your exacta and why?
All right, well, I'm gonna go ice cold on this. I'm gonna go back to race number 5, and I'm gonna do the 7-2 exacta. So I'm gonna put all my eggs in that basket, Exactly Windy. So I'm gonna go 7 and Abhida to come in second. So 7-2, $100 cold. And I'm going to hope that the pace is as slow as I think it's going to be, and then that will give Exactly Windy, especially from that post position, first run. And the horse was a little bit green as well on that 2-4 race, and it's only had 3 lifetime races. So I'm Mario Gutierrez to put this horse in a good position from that post position, has that tactical speed, make first run on Habita, and 7-2 cold, $100.
I like it, Georgie. So it looks like he's going back to the tactics that made him all the dough the last time, all the eggs shoving all in one basket, and paid off in spades the last time. So we'll see if it works again with the 7 Exactly Windy.
Well, that strategy paid off for Scotty last time. And Scotty, before we get to Carl's Daily Double, and tell us a little bit about how the fans can take advantage of your wonderful product.
You can go to equinedge.com, and it's all algorithms for those of you that have never heard of Equinedge. And basically what happens is the algorithms take the statistics and they turn them into metrics. So we've got breeding metrics, pace metrics, win metrics, exotic metrics, long shot metrics. And so it essentially is on steroids. So you take those stats, you don't have to look at stats anymore. You bypass all that and you cut to the chase and you go straight to the metrics, and then you learn to handicap the metrics. And so it's a different way of handicapping, but it's way more efficient and less time. I can tell you that I can handicap a race confidently, and well, each race is different, of course, but many of them in a minute.
That's fantastic. Again, encourage everybody to do that. And our charity today, if our handicappers can turn their $300 bankroll over $1,000. We'll have extra money for Winners Foundation, a place for hope, a place for help around the track. It's a wonderful charity, and it helps a lot of people, Chappie.
Yeah, no question, and they do a terrific job. And the more money we raise, it's very important for the Winners Foundation, and we thank them for all their work, and we thank you guys for doing all the work to raise this money for them. And it's always enjoyable to do this, and especially with these are two of our favorites. We do say that occasionally, George, but that is the truth. So,
and we occasionally say we won't need a tiebreaker. We occasionally say that.
Yeah, no. But today, there's no way we'll need a tiebreaker. No,
there's no way.
Yeah, too good at handicappers.
Carl, you got a daily double to work with. Where are you going?
Got the daily double, George.
Yes.
I'm going to stick with the 2 horse in race 1, and I'm going to go with Tim Yakim, Big Bell, number 4 in the second. It's a short field. It's anybody's race. I just think Yakim is probably the best hop as the drop, as they say. The horses, he's coming out of those maiden allowance races. Abel is on him. Again, it can go to any 3 horses, the 2 or the 3, but I think this horse it'll giddy up and go out of the gate this time. I like that. I like he's going to the dirt off the grass. I just think he'll be tough today, especially in the drop.
All right, an ice cold daily double for Carl and his runner. We talked about Saikon in the first, and then Big Bell, who the first race of her career was on the dirt, and she ran pretty good. A second, despite throwing her head and losing it really at the start. Tried some tough maiden special weights on the turf, but now returns to the dirt and drops back to that level more or less, 20,000. So looks like to me a complete standout in race number 2. So if we can get that ice cold double, we'll take the lead and see if all the Scotty's eggs in one basket can be enough to overcome.
All right. So speaking of that, Scotty, are you going back to the well one more time with the double here and really putting all the eggs in one basket?
Sort of. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually the class of race number 4. I agree with Carl. Is the 4 horse Clock Strikes 12. And the horse has just been facing better horses, has a really good win percentage for us. It goes from last race, it was 7% to win. It outran its odds, getting a 3rd place finish against much better horses in that starter allowance, 25,000, and now jumps up to a 42% win. So I agree with Carl on that. I like the 4-5 as well, but I'm going to do a daily double 4, and I'm going to be a little bit conservative to cover my wager just in case we strike out and maybe the 4 wins and I can get a daily double. So what I'm going to do is a 4 in race number 4. So Clock Strikes 12 with the 2 and 7. So Abhida and Exactly Windy. So $50 daily double, excuse me.
All right. So $50 daily double. He agrees with Carl on the Clock Strikes 12 at 2-1 for Jonathan Wong. And then, little coverage there just in case Abhida makes that big run late and gets up and nips the 7. We got some coverage to still win this thing, Georgie.
That's right.
All right, hopefully we'll do great. Carl, how's it going out there? The weather wreaking havoc on Penn National, obviously. How has that affected your barn?
Yeah, it's been horrible. I mean, we're just hopefully at the end of it here. Like I said, we'll have a wet track tonight. Entries have been very slow, but I think they're slow everywhere. Getting ready to go to Florida, so I'm looking forward to that for the sales, the OBS sales. Bought a nice Calbred out of the sale last, 2 weeks ago now? A Jimmy Creed colt for Dr. Sheehy. And it's tough. It's tough on the younger horses. The claiming horses is kind of keep them happy and jogging. But I got one in tonight in the 4th. She's pretty live. Aldina. Blinkers coming off. And so hopefully we get lucky in the mud.
Yeah, that's actually our top win percentage and top Equine Edge pick as well, Carl.
I like your style, Scotty.
Yeah.
I like your style.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we've got you at 2-1 on our Equine Edge morning line as well. So.
Yeah, she's a very, very, very quirky filly. She's been horrible. She's been so tough to train. And I put the blinkers on last time thinking she'd shoot out of there and keep going, but she backfired on me. So now I took the shades off her, and she should have the lead by herself, and she should be pretty confident in front. It's a shame because
watch out, Carl, for the 6 horse. We show the 6 horse as by far the fastest horse in the race, and we show you second. I like that you got the blinks off, and just on the outside of you like that with that 6. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna send with the 6.
I would imagine so. I would imagine this filly's very quick on the lead too. If she gets there comfortably, the competition is not as strong as I'm glad it's not as strong. She was really meant to be a nice filly, but she kind of just took a step backwards. So we thought by dropping her down would build her confidence a wee bit and just kind of get her back in the rhythm. And she likes the grass, but we're just struggling with her a little bit. But we'll get her over the hump. And I think Tuesday Quicker is pretty live on Tuesday. So we'll look for your equine edge numbers on Tuesday.
Right on. We'll go get them. Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
Aldina can't wait. Was that Alcoa?
She's a mutter. Her mother was a mutter.
Mother was a mutter.
Mother was a mutter. And Dr. Shi, a longtime client of yours, so very very nice to see that relationship and the trust that you guys have in each other. It's been a long time relationship.
Yeah, we've been together now since 2009, and then I left there in 2016 and came out here, and we've talked every day since 2009. And then before COVID, he sent out like 6 horses to me, and we went to the sales. We bought a nice PA bred last year. He's getting close, and then we'll go to OBS, and he likes to stay in the game. It keeps his heart pumping. He's retired and happy, and he's always supported California, but he's just it's been tough out there for him, obviously, with short fields, and it's he wants me to go back there, but it's just it wouldn't be financially good for me to be back there with a small barn. I've got 30 horses here, and I couldn't have that back there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, but he supports me, and I'm grateful for him, and it keeps him happy.
I met him. He's a really nice man. But Chappie, when Carl and Dr. Sheehy, when they start talking fast, I can't understand a word they're saying.
especially when there's whiskey involved.
Forget about it. It's impossible to understand anything they say.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good person. He's a good man. He deserves it. He deserves anything we can get for him.
I love it. All right, so
he is a good man.
Is it tiebreaker time, Georgie?
Tiebreaker time. Let's go to the last race because that's always the most fun to see if
you make us wait all day, George.
If we need it, it'll be an exciting finale.
I don't think there's any way we're going to need it, but just in case, we'll go to the wheel of smiles here and see what we got. Okay, yeah. Carl, you get first play.
Aye. Well, Mandela. Yay. I'm going to go with Mike Smith and just take a gamble. Where is Pratt at? How come he's not? Is he on something else or is he out of town?
I think he's out of town. He might be at Oaklawn.
Oh, he might be in Oaklawn. They got some big races at Oaklawn. I think tomorrow is the Rebel and things like that.
Yeah, I'll go with the rail horse, Mike Smith. I mean, he's back in a straight line going 3/4 now rather than coming down the hill. But he ran mighty the first 2 times. And anytime you have maidens, it's always better to go with the horse that's more experienced. That's run a couple of times. Although the workouts on Mandela's look really sharp. But I'll take a quick gamble. Baffert's horse. I don't know if Baffert's much of a turf trainer, but that's it. I'll go with the rail. I'll take a gamble. We won't need it, George.
No, you're not going to need it. There's no way.
All right, Scotty, who's your tiebreaker horse?
Well, some fantastic breeding, with the Sire Malibu Moon here on Devil's Moon, the 2-horse for Mandela. And like Carl was saying earlier, JJ Hernandez is hot and Pratt's out of town. And I just don't think there's any really great horses in here. And so I think that the 2-horse is probably well meant. So I don't normally like first-time starters sprinting on the turf first time out, but I think the 2-horse Devil Moon can probably run. So I'll go with the 2.
I have seen a couple of the works of Devil Moon on XBTV, and
they look good.
Let's just say he's very talented. We will see what happens, but you never know first time out. Obviously, we all know that, but I think this horse is well meant today. Not that Mandela always gets him cranked up first time out, but all right. So there's our tiebreaker, Georgie. Any last words, buddy?
No, that's going to be an interesting race. Devil Moon's getting some great works, and Mo Gold looked fantastic in Mo Gold's 2 starts. So, and the ending of the day, sure looks like it's one of those 2, and that's why we have these wonderful handicappers making it to round 3 because they can certainly identify who are the ones that are super live. They're both live, and we're happy to have you on the show. One of you will come back relatively fast, probably next week. We're going to be ready for round 4, the semifinals, and then the finals the day after. So good luck to you. We'll see one of you real soon next week.
Awesome. Thank
All
you.
right,
All right, guys.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
being on. Good luck. Good talking to you. And Carl, get some of your horses home this week, buddy.
Yeah, with the help of God. Yeah. Thank you all so
All right.
much. Appreciate
All
it.
right,
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All
Bye.
right.